assisted domestic journalists. Trump surges in polls during first foreign trip. President Donald Trump is apparently receiving high marks for his foreign diplomacy. Rasmussen shows an upswing in the president's approval ratings as he travels to various hotspots around the globe to advance his foreign policy goals. WaPos Rubin blames Trump for GOP candidate body slamming incident. The fish rots from the head. Wednesday on MSNBCs All In, The Washington Post. Jennifer Rubin said President Donald Trump was indirectly to blame for an incident involving Republican U.S. House candidate Greg Gianforte in which he had allegedly body slammed Guardian reporter Ben Jacobs. Rubin pointed to Trump's rhetoric about the media at his campaign rallies, which she said created the hostile atmosphere. GOP House candidate allegedly body slams reporter Ben Jacobs. A reporter for the left-wing newspaper The Guardian alleged Wednesday that he was body slammed and had his glasses broken by a Republican congressional candidate fighting for an open House seat in Montana. Melania enchants children at Italian hospital, visits boy awaiting heart transplant who then gets good news. First Lady Melania Trump visited a children's hospital in Rome on Wednesday, and a young boy who was waiting for a donor to be found for a heart transplant. Associated Press terminates Melanie Plender, leftist activist hired to sneak into Kellyanne Conway event. The Associated Press will no longer employ Melanie Plender, a leftist activist exposed by Breitbart News, after she was caught violating the Newswire service's editorial standards. Concealed carry up 215%, murder rate down 14%. Concealed carry permits rose 215% between 2007 and 2015, and the murder rate dropped 14% during that same time period. Breitbart News Daily.com, not carrying on the Thursday edition of Breitbart News Daily. Broadcast live on Sirius XM Patriot Channel 125 from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. Breitbart London Editor-in-Chief Rahim Qasim will continue our discussion of the Islamic terror attack in Manchester, England. Fred Fleets, the Senior Vice President for Policy and Programs at the Center for Security Policy, and former fake news dodge response to CNN Sessions accusations. The Department of Justice issued a prompt response to CNN's Wednesday accusation of impropriety against Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Advertisers bow to activist left, begin pulling ads from Hannity. A number of companies have pulled ads from Fox News host Sean Hannity's show Hannity, after he pledged to continue investigating circumstances surrounding the death of murdered DNC employee Seth Rich. Peace, love and gold menu revealed for Netanyahu's private dinner with Trump. Tel Aviv Israeli celebrity chef Moshe Segev cooked up a storm for Monday night's meal that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife Sarah hosted for President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania in Jerusalem. Left-wing funder bankrolls news sites that leaked Trump tweeted phone transcript. Tel Aviv The Intercept news website and a Philippine news outlet that collaborated to publish an alleged transcript of President Donald Trump's private phone call with Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, both directly tied to liberal billionaire Abe founder Pierre Media. Encounter. Rome burns near a worries about pyrophobia. Liberals' main reaction to the Manchester terror attack was not to demand the toppling of the terrorist-friendly British government, but to worry about an upsurge in Islamophobia. The Associated Press cracks, issues correction undermining hit piece from leftist activist hired to sneak into Kellyanne Conway event. The leftist activist that the Associated Press hired as a freelancer to sneak into a private event with White House Counselor Kellyanne Conway in New Hampshire, it turns out, violated the AP editorial standards. Duterte says no one as Islamic State beheads police chief. Stages mass prison break. Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte has threatened to expand a 60-day state of emergency in southern Mindanao to the whole country should the MOT Group, a terrorist organization that has pledged allegiance to the Islamic State, expand its killing spree beyond the island. Prosecutor says rape suspect replicated scenes from violent porn videos. A rape suspect reportedly watched several hours of violent pornography each day and used it as inspiration for his crimes, Kansas prosecutors say. Trump budget kills Nixon-era affirmative action. Corporate welfare agency. A Nixon-era affirmative action program may come to an end. CBO report target drops number of insured by 23 million by 2026. The Congressional Budget Office report states that under the American Health Care Act, ACA, 14 million people will lose insurance in 2018, while 23 million would lose insurance by 2026. Bipartisan bill will keep the NSA out of your inbox. The House of Representatives is considering a bill that would prevent the NSA from conducting warrantless searches through U.S. citizens' email accounts. Woodward warns smug media Trump will probably be president for full term, maybe even more. Wednesday during an Axios interview, veteran Washington Post reporter of Watergate fame Bob Woodward said the press has a kind of smugness about President Donald Trump. When asked about press smugness, Woodward said, "Yes, I think that is a giant problem. On television particularly, you will see a White House correspondent deliver a report. Thank you for your support, and for watching this report by the Red Pill Network. Please subscribe for daily updates and live streams. Please be kind and share. And be sure to live every day as if it is your last."